A man had been married 25 years, and he wanted to give his wife a bouquet of flowers, but he didn't remember what was her favorite flower, and she was in the kitchen laboring away, hard, hot cooking. And he said to her, "Hi, honey, what is your favorite flower?" And she said, "Pillsbury." My brother is very good at crossword puzzles. Do you want to know why? He knows more crosswords than anybody. A citizen was arrested for not paying his bill at a donut coffee shop. He was charged with impersonating a policeman. The secretary said, "I think the judge is suffering from insanity." I think the judge is suffering from insanity. I think the judge is suffering from insanity. And the clerk says, "He's not suffering from it, dear. He enjoys it." Now, Wayne, now, what's that last joke, honey?
Speed of light.
The professor said to the students, "And what do you know about the speed of light?" And the student says, "Nothing, sir. It just gets here too early in the morning." Now, this is a chat with Glendora, and what is his intent? Its intent is to remind all of us, together, remind us that when all is said and done, the only thing that really matters is how did you treat others. Amy, you remind us. You say it, dear.
When all is said and done, the only thing that really matters is how you treat others.
Yeah, nice.
Okay.
And don't we want to be the nicest persons we can be?
Yes.
And what's that other one?
Is it possible to...
Yeah. It is possible. Okay. Is it possible to overcome sickness?
Sin and sickness?
Yeah.
With prayer and faith?
Oh, you did it well. Say that again, dear.
Is it possible to overcome sin and sickness with prayer and faith?
Lovely. And then you have ones from the website of Christian Science that we like. What is it? That God is infinite love.
Yeah.
Christian Science is the law of God, the law of good.
Yeah.
And then what does it say?
A clear...
No,
God is infinite love and completely good.
Yeah, that's it. Go and say it again.
God is infinite love and completely good.
And a clear glimpse of this through prayer.
Yes.
Say the rest of it.
Has power to heal and transform anyone.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's lovely. Amy, say it again.
A clear glimpse of this through prayer has power to heal and transform anyone.
I just love it. Has power to, what is that?
Heal and transform anyone.
Oh, I love it, honey. What is our Bible passage?
Our Bible passage is Corinthians 2, 4:16. Though our outer self is wasting away, our inner self is being renewed day by day. For this light momentary affection is preparing for us an eternal weight of glory beyond all comparison. As we look not to the things that are seen, but to the things that are unseen. For the things that are seen are transient. but the things that are unseen are eternal.
Oh, beautiful. Now, Jackie Schulman just told me about her husband's sister suffering and dying. Well, look, it's exactly as this Bible passage says. The spirit is looking for a new body. A body isn't intended to last forever. That is not the way the universe. The way the universe is recycle. It lasts so long, and then it turns into something else. This is the law of the conservation of energy. Changing from one form of energy to another. Energy is never lost. It just changes from one form to another. Now that woman, Jim's sister, is a spirit, and she's never going to die. You cannot destroy a spirit. A spirit lives forever, it always has lived forever, and it always will. I'm sorry, folks, if I sound hard-hearted, but I don't see it any other way. A person dying is a person whose spirit is looking for a new body, and that spirit is never going to die. And you know another thing on Sentinel Watch this morning, which is a Christian Science program, you get over the telephone. Oh, it's so nice. Sentinel Watch. Another thing that they were talking about, they were talking about people dying. And they said that you can do this with God, you can do this with God, you can think this, you can... You know what? The answer to grief is somebody has died. You pick up their hands in your imagination, their spirit. And hand in hand with their spirit, you go out into the world and you do something nice for somebody. And you will not have any grief. Yes, you can do all the things they suggested. They were beautiful this morning on the telephone. Yes, you can do that. But just pick up the hand of the spirit. Make believe. The hand of the person who just died. Make believe you picked up the hand and you go out into the world and you do something good together. Do it the next day and the next. I just don't get this being sad when somebody dies. What else did I want to tell people? Do you know, hon? What else is... Oh, holy, holy, holy.
Yes, that's the hymn.
Holy, 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 Lord God Almighty. Early in the morning our song shall rise to thee. Holy, 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 merciful and mighty, God in all person, blessed Trinity. Oh, Amy, there was a word that we thought was a sizzler. What was it?
Ardent. Hot, burning, fiery, glowing, shining. That's the word.
That's what we are. That's what we are. That's what we're going to be. Say it again, Amy.
Hot, burning, fiery, glowing, shining.
Yeah. Say it again.
Ardent means hot, burning, fiery, glowing, and shining.
I like it. I like it, Amy. I think that's it, isn't it?
Well, we also have the advertiser.
Oh, yeah, we did do that, dear.
Yes.
This is our hometown newspaper, folks, the Advertiser. It's owned by the Times Union in Albany. A Hearst newspaper. And,
Okay.
And we've just written an accolade to the... What did you say, honey?
I said, okay.
We've written an accolade to the advertisers, telling them how grateful we are that they give us little people an opportunity to announce our meetings, our club meetings, so that we can join each other Thank you very much. Advertiser, hometown newspaper. It's really a shopping news, isn't it, dear? Hometown shopping news owned by Albany, New York Times Union. Go ahead, Amy.
Okay, so this is from Thursday, September 7th, 2023. Glendora Vegan Club. Human Rights, United Nations. Animal Rights, United Nations. Animals have a right to be born in a clean and comfy and sweet-smelling nest. Animals have a right to the food that God gave to their mothers to give to them, and not to be stolen from them for dollars. Animal babies have a right not to be stolen from their mothers for exploitation. Animals have a right to grow up in freedom and to visit pools of fresh water and be clean. Animals have a right to grow up in safe, comfortable, pleasant surroundings. Animals have a right to love, care, share, and be happy. Glendora wants to do what Eleanor Roosevelt did for human rights. Enjoy reverence for life. Albert Schweitzer. Google Glendora Folsom. Go to imdb.com and type in Glendora Folsom.
The meaning, folks, was Glendora wants to do for animals what Eleanor Roosevelt did for human rights. She wants to do for animal rights what Eleanor Roosevelt did for human rights. No.
The jokes are, a man said his doctor operated on him and left a sponge inside. His friend said, that must be uncomfortable. He said, no, it just makes me thirsty. Molly, did your dad die a natural death? Dolly, no, he had a doctor. You are fortunate to get to work without being hit by a machine, and then learn you have not been replaced by one. What was the first thing the doctor did? He took out his stethoscope and carefully listened to my wallet. The doctor said, let me check your medical history first. Do you pay your doctor's bills? Grace and peace, folks. Goodbye. That's the end of the article.
Hey, listen, Amy, thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Would you do Happy Happenings?
Sure.
And what date is that, dear?
Monday, yesterday.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
McCormick 2.
Yes, we gave Suzanne McCormick the opportunity again to go over this terrible account of the $200 million that her husband left her. And it was stolen, every bit of it, by lawyers, by judges, and by bankers. And it happens every day, particularly in a county where the rich people die, Westchester. So we want to thank YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter and my 74 TV stations, Boston to San Diego, for bringing to people's attention what is going on. When anybody has a rich fortune that they leave, the lawyers, the judges, and the bank jump in and take it. She has a whole story there.
No cheese pizza.
Oh, yeah. We call Frank Zia, and his wife, Cecilia, and we order a no cheese pizza. We will not eat cheese. Why? Because the cheese is made from the milk that's stolen from the baby calf. God gave that baby calf that milk, and we jump in and steal it from the calf. Now, is that right? Is that right for the mother? Is that right for the baby? And then we do worse things than that to the baby. Eat him. Eat him. Can you imagine that? A sweet baby calf? Eat it as veal. Next, honey.
Charlie dog.
Charlie Dog is a very, very good watchdog. And when people came Sunday, people seemed to come one after another Sunday, didn't they, Amy? He barks at you first, didn't
Yes.
he? Amy.
Next is order museum boxes.
No, honey, I'm still talking about Charlie Dog.
Yeah.
And Charlie Dog made such a fuss when Ashley Strum came with her son that I couldn't help her son, and I had an appointment to help her son. And the poor boy was bewildered. What could I do? I was steeped in these television programs. So what did I do, Amy? Do you remember?
Yeah.
What?
I was coming in from outside after I came in here first, and Charlie Doug was barking at me.
No, the point is, Amy, is that I couldn't do anything for the son as we had planned, and the boy was being deprived of his appointment. So I asked you to give the boy what?
$5.
Yes. And that was good. That assuaged him. Did he smile, honey?
Yes.
Yeah. And now they're coming back next Sunday, and they're going to have a church picnic, and Ashley's going to bring me a big plate. Potato salad. Ooh. Now, okay, keep going with happy happenings.
Order museum boxes?
Yeah, we need boxes 9 by 12 by 17 for the museum. And we're having a terrible time trying to locate them. Staples is no good. I don't know. Okay, I'll keep you posted on that, folks. Next.
Rensselaertown McGee.
I have to have a signer sign my application for airtime to be on Charter Spectrum in the towns north of Albany, Clifton Park, and all those. And one of the towns that would let me in would be Rensselaer. But guess what? I live in Rensselaer, but it's Rensselaer County. That's not good enough. I have to have somebody from Rensselaer City sign my application, and that's Lisa McGee. And Karen Heck is helping me get this through. Next.
Work up to date.
Amy, I believe that you have got to work up to date every day for the past 3 months. Am I right?
Yes.
Congratulations, Amy.
You got 10 minutes left.
Oh, okay.
Stewart's Museum boxes.
I think we did that, honey.
Malik Pam, very large BM.
What, dear?
Malik Pam, very large BM.
Keep going, honey.
Grilled cheese.
Oh, boy, can Pam make a lovely grilled cheese. Vegan cheese, of course. What do you buy? Daya, and there's another 2 or 3 kinds. You can get them in all the supermarkets and in Walmart. Vegan cheese. Next, honey.
Next is cream of wheat.
Oh, cream of wheat. It tastes so good, Amy. Cream of wheat cereal with sugar and milk. Soy milk. What is it we use? What's it called?
Almond milk?
Almond breeze?
Yeah.
Keep going, Amy.
File July Trust in the museum.
Yes. I gave that to Rob Malik to do. And he took it over. He went to the museum to do the weekly check. We go through 2 columns, and he went through column 4 and column 3. And he forgot to take the file for the trust for July. And then he forgot to put the title of it on the box. Finally, after 6 or 7 trips, it got done, honey.
Resource Center.
Resource Center is giving away vegan meat. This is a great stride forward in veganism. When a food pantry gives away vegan meat. We're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there. Someday Amy will be through with chewing on animals.
Pat declined Freihofer.
Oh, I have a friend, and I found out that Freihofer has a, what do you call it, Amy? A bakery outlet?
Yes.
Day-old bakery, right?
I don't know if they're day old, but they're definitely bakery. Yes.
And I found out that Freihofer has one, and it's up at 40, what road?
Fuller Road.
Yes, near Central Avenue. And so I asked my friend Pat, could she go up there? Or was she going by there? She turned me down flatly. Glendora, is this bread for the animals? Well, I said, it's half for the animals and half for us. Go, Glenn, I'm not going to participate in that. I don't understand that. In my daily prayer, I say...
It's 2 p.m.
I say, thank you, Google. I say, give them their daily bread. Not give us our daily bread. We seem to have it. But give them their daily bread. And the command to me to feed the animals comes from a much higher source. You remember in the Bible that Jesus said, Peter, do you love me? Peter says, yea, Lord. And Christ said, then feed my sheep. A minute later, Christ said, Peter, do you love me? Yea, Lord. Then feed my sheep. A third time, Christ said, Peter, do you love me? A third time, well, yes, Lord. Then feed my sheep. Next.
Lawn people.
What, dear?
Lawn people? The people that mowed the lawn?
Yeah. Pam was afraid to go by them, to go take the compost food out to my animal friends. I said, Pam, you go out there and you walk by them. It isn't any of their business, and you have a right to do it. So she forgot her fears, did it, and came back, and now the animals are eating happily.
Pam compost.
That was it, honey. Same story.
2 o'clock p.m. 80.8 degrees Fahrenheit.
Share Suzanne.
78 degrees Fahrenheit. What about Suzanne?
Share Suzanne video.
Yep. Not only did we make the video, which was an hour long, of Suzanne losing her money to lawyers, judges, and bankers, but Madeline came along because Amy worked on it way up until 7 o'clock, and it didn't get on the YouTube until midnight. Madeline came along the next day, and what did Madeline do, Amy? She shared it.
Yeah.
Tell the people.
She shared the video after it went up on midnight.
With whom?
With Facebook and Twitter.
Yeah. And next week, or the week after, and several weeks after, it's going on my Glendora Public Access Television network from Boston to San Diego. 74 stations. Next, honey.
Amy brought Glenn cookies.
Oh, she did. Oh, that was so nice. She brought me $2 worth of cookies. Thank you, Amy. Why did we forget to get some today? You went right by the store.
Actually, I walked to work, so...
Well, didn't you walk right by the store?
No, I walked on the bike trail. The nearest store would have been up from Cumbies.
Okay.
The only place I walked by was the liquor store.
I'm glad you walked by that, dear. Next. Never drink or smoke.
Pork bits.
What, dear?
Pork bits?
Oh, yes. We have a pork well, ring, but it's vegan, and it's made from delicious plant food. And Timothy Owen from the Seventh-day Adventist Church in Schenectady came all the way over here, and he opened that can of pork rings, and he deep fried it in oil. And first of all, he covered it with Italian breadcrumbs. Amy, tell me about it. You had four of them.
They were really good.
They were, dear?
Yes.
And the other 4 I gave to my animal
Yes.
friends. And we gave 4 to Rob, and 4 to Glenn, and 4 to Timmy. Next, honey.
Amy walked to work.
Yeah, we covered that. You got awfully hot and tired.
Yes.
It's uphill.
A little bit uphill. Some of it's downhill.
Did you see anybody along the bicycle path?
No.
You didn't?
No.
Next.
Rob running for office.
Rob is running for the town council in West Sand Lake because he stood up and spoke against the mining, ruining people's homes and fresh air and quiet. And so somebody in the political group in West Sand Lake asked him to run for the office, and he is, and we're going to help him. You live in West Sand Lake.
Yes.
Will you help him, honey?
Sure.
And your mother and your sister?
Sure.
Okay.
You got
your
2 minutes left.
And your 2 dogs and your cat?
Yes.
Thank you for the 2 minutes. Go ahead, honey.
Nephew Scott.
What, sweetheart?
Nephew Scott.
Oh, my nephew Scott called me, yeah. I like talking to Scott, Amy. His biggest news is what happened at the dog park. He has a great big collie dog, Kelly, and he takes her to the dog park. And then he tells me what all the other dogs are doing. I don't hear you laughing about that, Amy. Next.
That's it for the happy happenings.
Is it really?
Yes.
Listen to this, folks. All things happen for good for those who love the Lord and know the Lord's purpose. All things act for good for those who love the Lord and know the Lord's purpose. O Master, let us walk with thee in lowly paths of service free, in work that keeps faith sweet and strong, in trust that triumphs over wrong. Grace and peace.